Okay, so just gonna head over here and collect my SUV on a new server. It's called DayZ Epoch. It's alright. Things are a little differently, some different scripts, but it works pretty well. There's absolutely never an admin on, which has its pros and cons. There's never really a need for an admin, but at the same time, there's one or two times where you'd like to have an admin around and there's just no saying no one. For example, it's very possible to kamikaze into safe zones on this server, as we found out when some guys came back for a venom that we took and they just decided to fucking kamikaze a mozzie straight into it. But you know, you detect the good with the bad. I think I hear a mozzie off in the distance. I'm just gonna go back here to the SUV first and collect it. Left it somewhere up here just south of Kokovo. I took it up with me to buy a venom, and then I towed it back with the venom and I dropped it in around here somewhere. I didn't want to be taking it back to the base just in case there was somebody waiting there. I can definitely hear a mozzie way off. The mozzies have ridiculous sound, what would you call it? Sound travel, sound distance. I can hear them from extremely far out. I don't know if you can hear it, maybe it's just my headset, but I can hear it. It's way out there. There's the SUV anyway. So a lot of people on this server are kind of, I wouldn't say they're new to the game, but they're very small time. There's no drive in them, there's not any want to get big or get into any heavy PvP things. Another thing about the server is loot is abundant. It's a coin system, but you can only have a max of 2,000 or 250,000 coins in your bank account. You have to donate for more bank space. So the rest you have to keep in gold and then trade in as you need it. And that's okay, you know, that's alright, but it's a bit awkward as well at the same time. We're basing at Green Mountain. It's actually on the old server. There was myself, Chicken and Foes were probably the two biggest groups on any of the servers, or on the server. But kind of teamed up on this one. A few other players, and so we're all based here basically. It's alright. It's not the worst one. It's not a bad spot. Right now I'm going to start making my way up towards this house because I've been hearing it for a while, and I'm kind of curious as to what it is, and it's mostly a sign of that there. So let's just see where this leads us. Missions, they're very easy to complete, and a lot of time the AI are actually shooting at each other. It's kind of weird. There's nameplates on this server as well, which is kind of annoying. It's the medium setting on the server, which means nameplates show up, so you look at something and you scroll and it will tell you what it is and the distance it is away from you. It's kind of a bit easy, and it makes attacking a bit of a pain in the ass, because people can go through the wall and something will pop up unknown, or a name or something like that, and it'll give you away. Just takes a bit of getting used to. Yeah, I can definitely hear that. It's coming from up that way. It's coming up from, I think, Vybor direction. I'm just going to start driving towards that. This is Nickel Hill, Nickel East Base. Around here when we're on the older server. There's actually a base just slightly north of here. On the first day, this guy was chatting shit, so we went and attacked him, and basically got into his base, got everything out of it, took his payload, and actually ended up crashing the payload, but the entire inside of his base is lined with wire fencing and stone. Yeah, it's coming from this way. It's lined with kind of wire fencing and stone. They could be at the aircraft trader, you know that. But that's the base there. So the next time he logs in, he's just gonna die because he's gonna be inside in the middle of objects that you can't be inside in the middle of. And yeah, he was just a bit too much of a fucking smart ass, and he didn't know what he was messing with, I suppose. That's the joy of when you're new to a server, people don't know what to expect of you, and they kinda don't think much of it. I really think this guy's at aircraft trade. I'm just gonna start making my way up there. A lot of people combat logged off this server anytime you engage them. There's a guy Red, he was in that barn about 400 or 500 meters south of Novi Sport in the modular road, you know, that little barn down off the main road. He was basing in there with his buddy. We did the same thing to him. We combat logged, so we broke into the base and just got with wire kits, and he logged back in and he couldn't get out, so his buddy was there trying to help him get out, and we ended up shooting his buddy, and he ended up killing himself by jumping off the ledge. He kept combat logging anytime he tried to kill me, so kind of, it's a bit of payback, you know. If you want to play that way, you're going to be punished for it. Likewise, there was another guy way up north, Brian. He was murdered for combat logging too. He shot Ben, and I saw him coming down through the tree line towards Ben's body, so I shot him. Unfortunately, I don't have the footage of it. I shot him, knocked him out, and he immediately logged. So there's a lot of combat loggers on this server. Don't see anything at aircraft, and it doesn't sound like it's here. Don't see any zombie activity on the airfield. No, there's nothing there. That's aircraft over there to the right. Yeah, it's kind of placed differently on the server. It's got a few nice custom scripts. Loot is not hard at all to get. These missions pop up and they're color coded with no AI. There is a yellow, a green, a red, and a kind of purpley blue one. Yellow is gold. There's always at least one briefcase in these missions. Red is weapons, not bad weapons, MK17 CCOs, M110s, even the first one that myself and Chicken went to had two M107s with 6 mags. So kind of loot is in abundance on the server. Green is building supplies. The majority of them will give you cinder walls, metal floors, and some will give you up to 20 cinder blocks, which is nice. And the purple one is vehicle items and skins, and you always get skins, vehicle items. Every single mission box. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can hear that. It's up here. Every single mission box has documents in it. You know, the documents that give you like vehicle maintenance and all this kind of stuff. You get about 4 or 5 in every one of those mission boxes. And the only other missions then are the heli crashes, the animated heli crashes, which are on our old server, but they don't work too well. A lot of times the loot ends up being trapped underneath. See the distance out from Green Mountain? I could hear that. Jesus, I could hear that all the way down there. What are we at? Nearly 7,000 meters. 7,000 meters. I can hear that from a pretty far distance. It's the joys of having a good headset. If I had to take a guess, I'd say they're in Petrovka north of Bash. But that's just a guess from going by the sound. I'm going to approach there and probably abandon the car a little bit out so they don't hear me coming and make my way in on foot. I think I'll probably go from here. Yeah. Okay. Go up a bit. Yeah, I met a guy actually. I seen a guy from. I'll just pull up to this clear. I met a guy that, or seen a guy that I used to play on MGT, Officer Friendly. I managed to kill him and get 206,000 coins out of his wallet. You know, we're pretty bandit style players, and there's a group of about 6 of us, and I don't think that any of them here, the player base just can't cope with it. You know, they're not used to it. It's probably something they're just not used to. There's a green mission up there, and if this is somebody building a base, they're more than likely going to go to that at some stage. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it. I'll make my way back down to Petrovka anyway, and see if I can get any eyes on these two. See if I get to take them out, and hopefully get something nice off the bodies. I can't believe the distance that I can hear that out. I don't think there's any buildings really in Petrovka that you can build onto. There might be a barn or something, but as far as I can remember, there's not much there. See, there's one of those blue missions over to the right. Yeah, okay. I think we'll just go with that. I'll leave the car here. From the sounds of it, I think they're in Petrovka. I'm just going to go and march on that point. And I'll just go in a bit incognito, make sure that they don't hear me coming. There's a few little features on this that are nice, and a few that will kind of screw you over. You can right click on scrap metal and you can create almost anything. You can create containers and things. The only other place I've seen stuff like that is on CCG servers. But crafting armor items like shells and all that kind of stuff, and deck chairs and stuff, which is not something you see too often on a server. It's a nice little feature. You can right click on your GPS and you can scan the nearby area. It'll tell you how many players, AI and zombies and vehicles are in the area, which is nice too, but it can also work against you, obviously enough. And hopefully the zombie loses sight of me here. I don't want aggro going in. Now that I'm getting a bit closer, it doesn't actually sound, I don't think they're actually here. I'm just going to take my time going in. There is a car down there. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Just take a peek. Don't think they're in this area. I could be wrong. Just have to wait out. And so I'll just check and see if it's locked and see if there's anything in it. Open. No, nothing. Okay. So this is just spawned in randomly. Don't think they're in this area anyway. Nothing to worry about. They have to be further up the hill, I'm guessing. It must be up there to the north. Back out that direction, out towards the bug. Sounds like it's over that way. And your starting kit on this is nice enough too. You start with an M9 SD, which isn't a bad weapon to get right off the bat. And there was a guy, Graham, like I said, he was basing up here, and he combat logged on us. I don't know if it's in the right area, but it's somewhere up north. just to make sure that there's nothing in this town. And somebody just died. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone in this area, to be honest. No. Okay. I'm just gonna go up my gut and start making my way up north. Kind of going into the debug area now. I'm just gonna start watching for open greenery areas and oh, okay. Okay. Well, I can hear him taking off up the hill, and I'd have to imagine that he's probably going towards this green building supply mission over to the right. Just make sure I know I'm not seen. Can't seem to get eyes on him. The mozzies are incredibly low though. He could be a good bit up the hill. Yeah, I don't see anything. I'm just gonna keep making my way up this hill. Yeah, he's definitely going for that, I'd say. To have a guess, I'd put him in around the area of here. So I'm just going to keep making my way up the hill. And red is on. I wouldn't be surprised if it's red setting up his new base with his little buddy. Just get my eat and drink on before we go. Get all this shit out of my inventory. There's no large gun bags either on this server, or if there is I haven't found them, which is a bit annoying, but we'll get over that. The problem that I'm thinking is that if you're building on the summit, it might be hard to get a good line of sight. It's going to march on my point anyway, in hopes that I'm right. Hopefully I might catch somebody with a safe open. Yeah, I'd definitely say they're in this clearing. Looks like the most obvious spot. I mean, I don't imagine they're going to be landing a Mozzie in the middle of the tree line. So, oh, he's taken off again from that mission. This is good though if I can get eyes on, or if I can hear him landing, you'll get a good idea of where they are. Nearly out into the green, so... And there's zombies up there. Yeah, I definitely think he's somewhere in this area. Well, I can't see him, but it sounds like he's coming back to land here. Yeah, from the sounds of things, they're in the open green area here. I'd imagine there's two as well, seeing as there were zombies laying on the ground, or still on the ground, and there's one in the air. I can't see him though, it's bugging me. It's powering down, so it sounds like it's pretty close. I'll start making my way up around. Oh, okay, I'm seeing a bit of dust rays as well up there. I'm gonna put them at about here. Just looking at it, that seems to be the flattest area. If you want to build a base, it's going to be on the flat land. Let's hope I know I'm not seen. Okay, what's he doing? Is he taking off again? Get into this tree line and hide. Well, I did pick up a Mozzie there on the nameplate thing. Powering down again, so yeah, I'd have to say it's there. I'm trying to see what's the best area to approach from. I could go down the hill and try and go in from the side, but I want to kind of be a bit level so that I can see in, so just circle around and see what my options are. Kind of an awkward place. I imagine it's going to be good or hard to get a good POV point of view in on it without exposing myself too much. I can see the tip of it there. I don't think I'm going to see a player. Maybe. You can see the light and you can see the tip of the fucking cinder block wall. I'm not picking up anything with the scroll. That could be the tree in my way though. It's a tough call to make. I wonder if there's anything I can do to kind of get in around this area so I can take a better look. No, I'm not picking up anything. There's a slight saddle between two spot heights here, and then I'd have to imagine they're sitting in the middle of it, but how close they are to the right spot height is the question. I might try and make my way around there and just see what kind of point of view I can get in on this thing. Well, I don't really know. It's hard to tell. That's the kind of spot height, the second part there, the flat land out to the right. There's not many options. I see a few trees on the other side that might let me get up a bit closer, but that's an awful big risk with this nameplate thing active on the server. So, I don't know, I think I might just have to wheel a little bit more around to the right and see what my options are. Gotta imagine that it's Raid and his buddy. Yeah, I'd have to say it's him. I don't think there's anyone else it could be. Oh, I hear somebody shooting at a zombie. I wonder, should I say something? Or should I just keep the element of surprise? Sounds like it's coming from over there. Yeah. Just have to make sure I'm being quiet. I'm just going to recede back into the forest a little bit. Not picking up much. I'm getting a mozzie. Getting a zombie. Yeah, I'll probably pull back a little bit. I thought the nameplate might bring up something, but I'm getting nothing, only the mozzie and Zeds. I'm not picking up any player on the nameplate. I hate sitting here training as well, because I got an awful feeling that someone's going to come up beside me or flank around me or something, you know. Just because I can't see their nameplate doesn't mean they might not be able to see mine. Yeah, this nameplate system is kind of stupid. It bugs the crap out of me. I don't really know what to do here. I'm trying to take a look at the lay of the land, see is there any better option to get in here. That's the spot right in front of me. That's the other one. He's still shooting at Zeds up there. Okay.
Cannot fire.
I think I'm going to peel back down into the woods a little bit. Swing around to the right and just see what my options are. I think the best point of approach is to come in here from the right. Seems to be the furthest off point with the most level ground. I'm just thinking there now. That hill over to the right. I could probably use that hill. Yeah, I could use that hill to get a good line of sight across. So I might just make my way out past it, go up onto that hill. Makes for a longer shot, but should be alright. I just have to make sure I'm not seen as I make my way over here. Okay, so if I just stick to the tree line, I should hopefully have a good line of sight all the way across. This makes more sense than trying to go right up on top of the base, and it'll give me a better line of sight and I'll know what's going on up there. You know, this is the tricky part. Hopefully they don't spot me running up the hill. And this is a bit open as well. Yeah, okay. I think this will work. I just need to get all the way up to the tree line. Oh shit. Zombie could give me away. Yeah, this is a bit risky. Hopefully they haven't cocked onto this or seen anything. Second I get into the trees, I need to take out my silence weapon and fucking take the zombie out before he gives me away. Let's try and get back over the brow of the hill. Okay, I'm getting blocked there from the trees. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna move up into this tree, try and get prone and try and get a line of sight across. Let's see if I can get eyes on one of these. It's not too bad, distance wise. I'm more and more sure that this is red and his body, the tri-pimp, or the true pimp or whatever his name is. Don't see anything. I'll move up for a little bit closer. Stay behind this tree and move right in. Well, there is the mozzie. Looks like there's something. I don't see. It's not getting any nameplate on it anyway. Yeah. I heard that fucking mozzie from a long distance out. I mean a long distance out. Oh. Don't see any movement. Wait, is that? No, I thought I saw the tip of someone's head. Right there. Is it? It is. Is that moving? Yeah, that's moving. That's someone's head. Yeah, oh my god, he just... Yeah, that's his head right there. There's a fucking heli coming in now as well. Hopefully that doesn't see me and trying to stay hidden. Sounds like a venom, something. Can't see it. Well, it sounds like it's auto hovering. Hopefully it's not landing here or not his body or something. And hopefully it doesn't see me. Although it'd be nice to get a heli out of this. Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, I see the player. Shit. The heli might have given me away. Yeah, shit. And it's red, of course. I had to take him out though. Heli was after telling him he was pulling out his binos. He would have fucking shot me straight away. Heli's backing off. Fucking zombies, are you serious? Oh, these zombies are taking a lot of bullets. One down. There's the other one. Oh my god, that was terrible. Oh my god. Okay, just break his leg. Yeah, I had no option there. I had to go for it. He was pulling out the binos and he was just about to look straight over in my direction, so I had to kill him. Pity, I was hoping the heli would have landed and I could have taken two of them out and probably got a key for the heli. Sounds like that heli's doubling back. Fucking zombies are running me away big time. So it looks like he's after flying off. I'm gonna make my way over and see what I can get off this body, because it's not that long to fucking restart either. So I'm just gonna go for it. I imagine at some stage he's gonna come back. He might have gone to the coast to pick up his buddy, but then again he might come back, so I kinda need to be a bit quick about this. In case you haven't noticed, if you want to look at my humanity, see how high my humanity is? From day one on this server, every time I go through a restart, my humanity has been more or less doubling up. It's obviously a glitch with the server settings or some script in the server. Likewise, it's been doing the 20 chickens. It's been putting his at negative, and it's doubling up to negative each time he goes through a restart. So yeah, immediately I was practically able to access Hero Creator, and it's kind of a bit of a joke considering that I'm pretty much a bandit player, but can't complain too much, I guess. Don't see anyone else here. Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if that heli landed or if it flew away. I'll take what I can get. Toolboxes are pretty useful on this server. Got a DMR out of it. DMRs don't seem to spawn anywhere except at missions with AI. You get them off an AI's body. Got a few building supplies that could come in handy. A few bits of food. Okay, let's see what he's got in the tent, and let's see if he's dumb enough to have left the lockbox open. It's a fucking pity they can't give you large gun bags in this server. It'd actually be pretty useful, wouldn't it? I always seem to be falling short in space, and there's no vehicle here for me to take that I could throw some gear into either, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Get rid of the knife. Anything else you can take here? be honest, I didn't have too much. Nothing that I could really want, anyway. Can I get this plot pole? I need to act a bit fast because I'm a bit worried that his buddy's going to come back up the hill, which is alright, but I don't want him to catch me while I'm mid-animation. As much as I'd enjoy the PvP of it, I don't want him to catch me while I'm trying to do something. Of course, I should have expected that to happen. See if he's anything in his wallet. Nothing to write home about. Let me just double check this lockbox before I go. It's not a bad haul to get out of it. Hide this body. And I'm going to use this mozzie to get the hell out of here. Chi-chi.